After the Second World War, Japan was on the verge of ruin. The country had no money, no resources, and no conviction. But in those ashes, a dream was born. A dream named Toyota. Kiichiro Toyoda, heir to a loom factory, adapted his father's old principle to the world of automobiles. If you make something, make it so that the world can take pride in it. In the beginning, Toyota worked by imitating American and European cars. Their first vehicle was the Toyota AA, a beautiful but heavy and fragile car. The engine design was borrowed, the gearbox was weak, and the parts were not up to local standards. The result? The car would overheat, the engine was noisy, and the gears often jammed. Every failure was a new lesson for the company. This was a period where every model came close to failure, but the team never gave up. Toyota's engineers decided that they would not copy others. They would create their own identity. This was the moment when Kaizen, continuous improvement, became ingrained in their DNA. They recorded every failure, sought the cause of every fault, and improved every process. From the worker to the manager, everyone was united in one goal. We will be better today than we were yesterday. In the 1950s, when an economic crisis gripped Japan, Toyota also faced the threat of bankruptcy. The car factory was close to shutting down, laborers were protesting, and banks were demanding loan repayments. But at that moment, the company's leader, Taiichi Ohno, introduced a revolutionary idea: the Toyota production system. This was the system that fundamentally changed the meaning of manufacturing globally. Just in time, quality control, and continuous feedback. These principles were later adopted by every major company, but Toyota pioneered them. In 1957, they accepted a new challenge, stepping into the American market. Their first vehicle was the Toyopet Crown. But the problem was that the Crown was built for the roads of Japan, not for American highways. The result? The engine overheated, the car struggled on hills, and drivers complained that this car is weak. This moment was the biggest setback for Toyota. Entering the US market and failing would be the equivalent of death for any company. But Toyota saw it not as a failure, but as data. They converted every complaint into a report, found solutions for every flaw, and turned every mistake into an improvement. A few years later, learning from these very mistakes, Toyota introduced the Corolla, a small, simple, but reliable vehicle. This was the turning point that changed the entire story. The Corolla became the world's best-selling car, and Toyota grew from a brand into a symbol of trust. Time passed, decades changed, but their mindset did not. They still say, if you want to go fast, go alone. But if you want to go forever, go better. Toyota taught the world that success lies not in the power of the engine, but in the strength of resolve. They didn't just build cars, they built a philosophy. A belief that if a nation can rise from ruin and change the world's standard, then no dream is impossible.